Yes, receiving. Yes, not.
Hello everyone, am I audible? Oh, okay. Let's start today's session. So, one second. So everybody are already created the accounts and started, learning Linux, right? Like practicing Linux, right? Is there anybody who is still have not created the AWS account? Everybody created. What is the status? Yeah, what Maz? You have AWS account? Yes, you do. I didn't hear you properly. Sorry. And no, your voice is not audible to me. Is it audible for anybody else? ഇതില് കേക്കാവോ? കേക്കാവോ? കേൾക്കുന്നില്ലല്ലോ. Maz, I don't know. Like, I think I'm not able to hear you. Not a problem. Fine. Okay, so let's resume from yesterday's session.
മാം ഒരു കാര്യം ചോദിച്ചോട്ടെ? ഹലോ.
Yeah. Tell me. Sorry.
അതെ, നമ്മളിപ്പോ ഇത് ജസ്റ്റ് ഫെഡോറയില് ചെയ്താലും കുഴപ്പമില്ലല്ലോ, സെയിം തന്നെയല്ലേ വരിക? ഇപ്പൊ ഈ കോപ്പി പേസ്റ്റ് കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ സിന്റാക്സും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ സെയിം അല്ലേ?
ഫെഡോറയില് സെയിം ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഉബുണ്ടുവിലാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. മറ്റേ APT ഇപ്പം ഇൻസ്റ്റാളിന് പകരം APT ഗെറ്റ് എന്നൊക്കെ ഉള്ളത്.
APT
അതെ അതെ ഫെഡോറയിൽ എങ്ങനെയാ ഞാൻ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല.
കാരണം
ചെക്ക്
എന്താ
ചെയ്ത്
വെച്ചാൽ
നോക്ക്.
ഞാൻ മറ്റേ
പറഞ്ഞോ.
ഇത് $100 അല്ലേ ഉള്ളത്. അപ്പൊ അത്
ആ
കാരണം ഞാൻ അത് യൂസ് ചെയ്യാണ്ട് ഒരു ലിനക്സ് വേറെ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ
ആ
ചെയ്തിട്ട് അങ്ങനെയാണ് ചെയ്യും.
ആ കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല. $100 അങ്ങനെ പെട്ടെന്ന് ഇപ്പൊ എത്രയായത്? ഇപ്പൊ കുറെ പോയിനാ?
ഇല്ലില്ല, ഞാനത് കാരണം അത് യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. എനിക്ക് അറിയില്ല എങ്ങനെയാ യൂസേജ് എങ്ങനെയാ വരികയെന്ന് അറിയാത്ത കാരണം ഞാൻ പിന്നെ
അത്
ചെയ്തു.
കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല. യു ക്യാൻ യൂസ് ഇറ്റ്. $100 ഇപ്പൊ ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ടുള്ളതല്ലേ, അത് വലിയ
ആ
പ്രശ്നമൊന്നുമില്ല. ഇഫ് യു വാണ്ട് യു ക്യാൻ യൂസ് ദിസ്. ഇപ്പൊ ഫെഡോറ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് പ്രശ്നമൊന്നുമില്ല. പിന്നെ പക്ഷെ ഫെഡോറയിൽ എങ്ങനെയാണ് അതിന്റെ കമാൻഡിൽ എന്തോ ഡിഫറൻസ് ഉണ്ടോ എന്നുള്ളത് ഞാൻ ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. ഒന്ന് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കേണ്ടി വരും.
$100 കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ യൂസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഞാൻ യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്.
$100 കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാല് ഇഷ്യൂസ് എന്താ വരും എന്ന് വെച്ചാല് ചിലപ്പോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പിന്നെ യു വിൽ നോട്ട് ബി ഏബിൾ ടു ലോഞ്ച് ഇൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റൻസസ്. അവിടെ യു വിൽ സീ ദാറ്റ് കപ്പാസിറ്റി ലിമിറ്റ് റീച്ച്ഡ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് യു
ഇല്ല,
വിൽ ഗെറ്റ്
പക്ഷെ അങ്ങനെ വന്നില്ല.
മെസ്സേജസ്.
ഞാൻ യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
വന്നില്ല?
എനിക്ക് ഇല്ല,
അത്
ഒരു
അധികം
10
നാളെ
രൂപ
പോകൂല.
12 രൂപ നമുക്ക് പിന്നെ
വരുന്നുണ്ടോ?
പുതിയത് ക്രിയേറ്റ്
ചാർജ്
ചെയ്യല്ലോ.
വരുന്നില്ലേ?
അത് ഒരു 10 രൂപ 20 രൂപ അത്രേ വരുന്നുള്ളൂ നമ്മൾ യൂസ് ചെയ്യണ പോലെ.
അങ്ങനെ ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. അത് എന്തായാലും ചാർജ് എന്തായാലും ഉണ്ടാവും. ഒരു കപ്പാസിറ്റി ലിമിറ്റ് ഇഷ്യൂ ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും. പിന്നെ അത് പ്രൊവിഷൻ ഇല്ലാന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇത് കിട്ടൂല. അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. ചിലപ്പോ നിങ്ങൾ പേയ്മെന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഓക്കെ അത് സസ്പെൻഡ് ആവില്ല.
അല്ല,
ഓക്കെ.
കാരണം എന്താ വെച്ചാലേ മുന്നേ എനിക്കൊരു അക്കൗണ്ട് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അത് ഏകദേശം 1000 രൂപ വരെ അടുത്തായിട്ട് സസ്പെൻഡ് ആയി പോയി. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ഞാൻ വേറൊരു അക്കൗണ്ട് നോക്കി.
ആ അത് പക്ഷെ അത് വേറെ മെയിൽ ഐഡിയാ?
അതെ അതെ.
പിന്നെ ആ സെയിം മെയിൽ ഐഡിയിൽ ഇപ്പം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. സെയിം അല്ല, അത് പിന്നെ സെയിം ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ആണോ കൊടുത്തത്? അതായത് ഈ
അല്ലല്ല, വേറെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ്.
അഡ്രസ്സും
എന്റെ സെയിം മെയിൽ ഐ ഡി ഞാനത് റിട്രീവ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി നോക്കി. അപ്പൊ സെയിം മെയിൽ ഐ ഡി കൊടുക്കുമ്പോ നമ്മുടെ മെയിലിലേക്ക് ഒരു ഇത് വരുന്നുണ്ട്, ഓൾറെഡി ഉണ്ടെന്നും പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ലിങ്ക് ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് പിന്നെ അതിൽ നിന്ന് അങ്ങോട്ട് ഫോർവേഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്തോ പേയ്മെന്റോ എന്തോ കാര്യങ്ങളോ ചെയ്യണമെന്നും പറഞ്ഞു.
അതെ അതുണ്ടാവും. പക്ഷെ അതായത് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചെന്ന് വെച്ചാല് കൊടുത്ത ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ഇല്ലേ, അതായത് കോണ്ടാക്ട് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, അത് സെയിം ആണോ കൊടുത്ത്?
അല്ലല്ല, വേറെ
കൊടുത്ത്. അത് സെയിം കൊടുത്തു നോക്കിനോ?
മുന്നേ കൊടുത്തു നോക്കി, പക്ഷെ അത് വർക്ക് ആവണില്ല. ഓൾറെഡി ഉണ്ടെന്നും പറഞ്ഞ കാണിക്കും.
ഓക്കെ. കാരണം ഇപ്പം വെരിഫിക്കേഷൻസ് വാട്ട് ദി ഡേ ഡു ഇസ് പാൻ കാർഡ് വെച്ചിട്ടൊക്കെ വെരിഫൈ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ച് ടൈറ്റൻ അവരൊന്ന് വെരിഫിക്കേഷൻസ് ഒന്ന് ടൈറ്റൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോ കാരണം ബിഫോർ there was not like $100 $200 ക്രെഡിറ്റ് ആയിരുന്നില്ല. What was that?
1 year
1 year you can use. അത് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ like if you launch an EC2 instances 750 hours ഒരു മാസം you get free. Okay, then more than 750 hours if you go, then only you get an additional payment. Else you would have used it for 12 months. The same thing. Okay, so now they know rate because they are we are consuming their resources and they are not getting paid for that. So of course eventually free trial things vole they will remove that.
അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് വിഷ്വൽ സ്റ്റുഡിയോ കോഡ് വഴി ചെയ്യാലോ?
അതുവരെ ചെയ്യാം, കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല. വിഷ്വൽ സ്റ്റുഡിയോ മറ്റേ ഇതാണോ, വെർച്വൽ ബോക്സ് ആണോ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്? വിഷ്വൽ സ്റ്റുഡിയോ മറ്റേ ഇതല്ലേ? വിഷ്വൽ സ്റ്റുഡിയോ മറ്റേ കോഡിൻ്റെതായിരുന്നില്ലേ?
ഞാൻ മറ്റേ വെർച്വൽ ബോക്സ് വെച്ചിട്ട് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്തു.
വെർച്വൽ ബോക്സ് വെച്ചിട്ട് എന്താ ചെയ്യുന്നത്? പിന്നെ ഒരു നമ്മുടെ കപ്പാസിറ്റി ഇതെടുത്തിട്ട് വെർച്വലൈസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അതിന്റെ ഒരു യൂണിറ്റ് കൊടുക്കല്ലേ, അന്നേരം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പെർഫോമൻസിന് ഇഷ്യൂ ഒന്നും ഇല്ലല്ലോ?
ഇല്ല, അത് ജസ്റ്റ് മിനിമം ആയിട്ട് കൊടുത്താൽ മതി. ഒരു 2 GB റാമും
അതാണ് 2 GB കുറച്ചാ വേണ്ടി വരുള്ളൂ.
കാരണം ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ആവശ്യത്തിന് അത്രയല്ലേ വേണ്ടു, പിന്നെ വേണമെങ്കിൽ എക്സ്റ്റെൻഡ് ചെയ്യില്ല.
അതെ, ഇപ്പത്തെ വേണ്ടു. 2 GB ചിലപ്പോ വേണ്ടി വരൂല. പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ നിങ്ങളിപ്പോ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സിസ്റ്റത്തിന്റെ പെർഫോമൻസ് പോലെ ഇരിക്കും. ചിലപ്പോ അതിങ്ങനെ ഇതാക്കി ആ ഒരു സിസ്റ്റം റൺ ചെയ്യാൻ വലിയ പ്രശ്നമൊന്നും ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. ലിനക്സ് വളരെ ലൈറ്റ് ആണ്. ഈ വെർച്വൽ ബോക്സ് ഒക്കെ വെച്ച് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ അതിനുള്ള കണക്ടിവിറ്റിയും നിങ്ങളുടെ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഇതിന്റെ സ്പെസിഫിക്കേഷൻ പോലെ ഇരിക്കും ആ പെർഫോമൻസ്. ഓക്കെ, അതിപ്പോ ഇത് യൂസ് ചെയ്താലും പ്രശ്നമല്ല. whichever you comfortable with, not a problem. Okay. Okay, I think I will start. So what we were discussing in the last session was CD commands and absolute paths, everything. I hope you people have, practiced it. Now let's get into the file attributes. Okay, see. So there are a lot of things that you can see currently. Let me just break it down for you. Let's take one single line, okay? This line. I will just take this line. Okay. And I'll explain it to you. I'll break it down and explain it to you. Okay, I hope you can see here. So I'm going to break down these parts, like these particular attributes, into one single units. Okay, so the very first unit is whatever you see here. You can see D override. Okay, so that's known as the first bit of the file attribute, or you can say the first attribute of the file. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm giving a space. Usually there is no space, but I'm just giving a space so that I can show you what it is for. Okay, so this is one area. Sorry. Okay, then the second area is this area from R until here. And this is a third area or third attribute. This is fourth. This is fifth. This is sixth. This is 7. And this is 8. Okay, fine. So what is this first bit? Okay, what exactly is this? So you can see D over here, correct? Okay, so what exactly the first bit representing in a file, attribute is nothing but the file type. Okay, file type. Okay, so what exactly do you see there? You see D over there. So what exactly D stands for? D stands for nothing but directory. Okay, so April is a directory, right? Okay, so you understand it is directory because it is colored in blue color, right? But how do you officially say that it is a directory? By seeing the file attribute. Okay, so if you can see D, then that means your file is a directory. Okay, a directory file. But instead of D, if you see something like hyphen, what is it? Is it a directory? If you look at F1, F2, F3, you will find hyphen. Okay, so F1, F2, F3 is directory file or normal file?
Normal file.
Normal file. Okay, exactly. So if you can see hyphen, then that means it is an ordinary file. Okay, or a regular file or a normal file, you can say. Okay, then okay, these are the two things currently you see, right? But there are things you might see in the future, like upcoming sessions probably. There are a lot of it. I'm listing few. First, you might see small l. Okay, this is not 1. This is small l. Okay, small l. So what exactly is that? If you can see small l in the first bit of a particular file attribute, it is actually representing something known as symbolic file. Okay, so you will understand what is symbolic file and all, you will understand. Okay, we will be discussing it. Okay, then you might see B. Okay, which is block device file. Okay, then nothing but what do you call it as the D drive and C drive you see, right? Yeah, drives, how do you see them? Do you see them as a file? No. There is a separate icon is being mentioned by Windows actually. But here, those files are not normal files, right? Those are block devices. It's like drives, correct? Okay. So those drives are also considered as files only, but it is named as block device files. And whenever you have a block device file, at the first bit of that particular file, it will be, you can see B. Okay, B over there. Then what we have? We have C for character file. Then I think S for socket file. Okay, yeah, these are some of it. Okay, so might we come across like small L and B and all. I'll just show you. But understand that file type the first bit means it's representing file type. And see, these are the abbreviations, like what exactly it is meaning. Okay, you can write it down. Okay, everybody, take a screenshot or write it down. Okay, understood, no? Next thing, permission. Okay, permissions. Whatever you see here is a 9-bit character. Okay, whatever you see over here is nothing but permission. It's mentioning permission. So in Windows we have, right? If you go to properties, you will find that. So here you can see some terms, like what you call it as the short forms. So obviously we have R over there, R, we have W, we have X, and we have a hyphen, right? So that's all the characters that you see over here. But not only that, you might see some other character too, but currently you're not discussing that. Here, R means what? Obviously you might know, read, right? W stands for write. X stands for, does anybody know? Yeah. Execute. Exactly. Execute. Okay. And if it is hyphen, then that is actually representing no permission. Okay. Now, I will explain it to you, obviously. What exactly read is going to do on a normal file? What exactly read is going to do on a directory file? What exactly write is going to do on a normal file and directory file? So you need to understand the difference. Same like that, executable. Execute in the sense, what exactly execute on a normal file? What exactly execute on a directory file, right? So these things we'll discuss. Okay, but currently I'm just elaborating the file attributes in short. So we are also going to learn about how can you change the file permission of a file. Okay, see, in Windows it is easy. There will be tick boxes. You might have seen it. Okay, you can, there is a read and write. There is an option to tick and untick. You can do that. Okay, so that permission is changed. Here it is not like that. It is commands. Okay, so the command to change the file ownership, sorry, not file ownership, file permission is chmod. Okay, chmod, or you can say chmod or chmod, whichever. Okay, chmod is a command to change the file permission. But even though there is one command to change the file permission, there are two ways to change it. Two ways to change file permission. So we're going to discuss them both. Okay, one is absolute method. Another is what is that? Symbolic, sorry, not symbolic, numeric method. Okay, absolute method and numerical method. Okay, these are the two ways in which you can change the file permission. I'll tell you what exactly the difference between absolute and numerical. Okay, we'll get into it. Okay, let me go to this third attribute. Okay, so third attribute that you see over here is 6, right? It's a number, right? So is the size of the file? No. Okay, it is actually representing something known as links. Okay, I'll tell you what is links. Okay, so there are two types of links, soft link and hard link. Okay, so just write down this much for now. Okay, so whatever you see here is nothing but number of links. There are two types of links, soft link and hard link. Okay. Now the fourth one. So you can see easy to use over here, right? Okay, so what exactly it is representing? It's a username, correct? Okay, so it is representing user ownership. Okay, who is the owner of this file? Okay, like there is something known as user and group. I'll tell you. What is the fifth attribute? Again, it is showing EC2 user only. Okay, but actually it is representing something known as group ownership. Okay, just mention, just for timing, just mention this. Then there is sixth area or sixth attribute, which is nothing but a number again, 50. And this is what exactly the size of the file. Okay, fine. Then we have seventh, as you all know. It is not the creation date, okay? Creation date, it's not creation date, it is the last modified date in time. Okay, not the creation date. So once you create the file, okay, creation date you will see. But if you made some changes, then it will be a modified date and time. Finally, file name, as you all know. Okay, can you write this down? Let me know once done, okay? Done. Hello. And if somebody have finished, just tell me yes. I can just move to the kind of. Everyone, is anybody writing still?
I'm a winter.
Okay, okay.
Okay, done. Great.
Okay, great. Okay. Okay, so let's start from file type. I'll just show you something regarding file type. One sec. Okay. File April. Okay, so file is a command. And if you perform file and along with the file name, it is going to give you, or it is going to tell you that particular file is what type. Okay, obviously, like just like you see, April is a directory. That's what exactly file is showing. Same like that, if you check for F1, I don't know whether F1 has any content. If it is empty, it is going to show you empty file. If it is not empty, of course, it will show you some ASCII characters. Okay. Don't worry about this one. I'll just show you something else, which is Can you see? Can you see something like C? Okay. It's nothing but like I told you, like hard drives and hard disk is represented by the block device. Okay, which is nothing but B. Okay, and there is some extra peripheral devices, right? Like keyboard, mouse, the external devices that you get connected to the machine, right? Those things are considered as character device files. So when you connect them, you might have seen, right? Like in Windows, if you insert USB or even if it's mouse, okay, or any keyboard, you can see there is a device connected, correct? Okay, so USB and all, if you insert, you can able to see that a particular icon also for it, correct? So same like that in Linux, how do that is going to reflect? Okay, so those peripheral devices is going to be considered as character device files. Okay, so that's why whatever you see here is CCC and all is character device files, and whatever you can see L, symbolic files. Then I can show you B also. Yeah, can you see B right now? See over here. So these all things are actually block device files. Okay. So these are some examples that I just wanted to. And even socket is there, name pipe, or yeah, name pipe files are there. Okay. However, just wanted to show you this is how this is going to look. Okay. Fine. Okay. So by using file command, you can actually mention any file and you will get to know the type of the file. That's it. That's what file command, very small command. Okay. Now the next thing is, of course, that's all about file type. Okay. There is much, nothing much to discuss on it. But the second attributes. Okay. Second attribute is there is something to discuss about. As I already mentioned, there are two ways to change the file permission. Correct? Absolute method and numerical method. First, let me discuss absolute way in which you can change the file ownership of a file. Okay. 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 So in order to understand that, there is a syntax that I'm going to introduce it to you, which is, okay, you can write this down also. Okay. So this is the absolute method. Chmod is the command. Okay. Chmod is the command. And the syntax will be, the first thing will be category. I'll tell you what is category. Operation, permission, space, file name. This is a syntax. Okay. Category. Category is nothing, but I'll explain it to you. There are three categories. I'll explain that as well, but just write down this. There is U category. U stands for nothing but user. G stands for group. Then we have O, which stands for others. Okay, so there are three categories when it comes to Linux permissions. Okay, Linux file permission. If you want, you can write this is in a table or something, whichever it is easy for you. Okay. U, G, and O. U stands for user, G stands for group, and O stands for others. Then we have operations. The symbols for operation is plus, meaning add. We have minus, obviously, remove. Okay, if you want write full, okay, remove. Then we have equals, stands for assign. Okay, as of now, only your job is to write this down. Okay, rest we will see. Okay, operations. So in this category, you might see U or G or O. In operation area, you will see either plus or minus or equals. In permission area, what you will see currently, okay, currently, you will see R. You already know what is R for. W. X. You will see only this. X. You know what is execute? Okay. Okay. Write down. Written. Shall I discuss the next? Hello. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall I discuss the next? Yeah. What Mars? Adil. Okay, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna take this particular permission, whatever you can see over here. I'm just copying, okay? And I just wanted to explain a little bit in detail. That's why I'm just taking this down. Okay. And let me put it here. Okay. And I'm gonna break down this again. Okay. So this is a 9-bit character, correct? It's a 9-bit field. So we have to split this into 3. The first 3 bits, the second 3 bits, and the last 3 bits, everybody. Okay. So what you need to understand is the first 3 bits. Okay. First 3 bit is actually representing user permission. Okay. And the second 3 bit is actually representing group permission. And the the last 3 bits is actually representing the other permission. Okay. So from the user, you need to understand, from this you need to understand what the user have, what group have, and what is others is having. Okay. So from this, what do you understand? User has what and all permission? Read, write, execute. What about group? Read and execute. Do they have W? Group have write permission? What do you think?
No.
Group doesn't have write permission. That's why you can able to see in spite of W, you see hyphen over there. Meaning that Okay, so one thing you need to understand is the format for the read, write, execute permission will always be like this. It will never change. It will never change it to XRW or something like that. It will never change like that. Okay, for let's say for user, will there be like XRW? No, always it will be RWX. So R in the first position, W in the second position, and X in the third position for every time. Okay, every time it will be like that only. Okay, so if you don't have any permission, will you do like, okay, the group has only read and execute permission. Is it okay to write like this, RX? No, this is not permittable. What is permittable? If write is not there, mention hyphen over there and mention X. Okay, so you don't change the position. You just don't change the position. If the permission is not there, mark it as hyphen. It's not permission. Okay, please keep that in your mind. Okay, fine. So we have user has RWS, group has read and execute permission, but not the write. Same for others also. Okay, so before getting into changing the file permission, let me just give you an idea about user, group, and other. Okay, fine. So currently this particular April, okay, is created by which user? Currently, can you see? Okay, let's start from scratch. For example, mkdir. Let's say, this is a problem. Let's say hello. Okay, so I created a directory known as hello. So who created hello? Which user created hello? EC2 user, exactly. So when you do ls minus l, by default, you can able to see in the hello against the hello file, you can see EC2 user over here, right? Okay, so this represents a user ownership. Okay, then you can also see group. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. So here, whenever you create whenever a particular user is being created, automatically a group will get created for the same name. Okay, so if you have a user known as EC2 user, there will automatically a group known as EC2 user. Okay, let me just give you a glimpse like what exactly I'm meaning. Let's say in your Linux machine, you have these many users. Okay, you have Apple, you have Orange, you have EC2 user, you have what? Kiwi. These are users, okay? Not files. These are users, just like your EC2 user. Then you will have a root, correct? Okay. So these many. Now, let's say I have a group. Okay, what is a group name? Group name is, let's say, EC2-user is the group name. Who are all the member of the EC2 user group? Obviously, EC2 user will be there, right? Yeah, because they are the person who is the owner of the group. Then I'm putting Apple here and I'm putting Orange also here. Okay, now can anybody tell me then which are the users you will call it as others? Which are the users you will put it in others?
Kiwi.
Root.
Kiwi
And
Root.
Kiwi and root. Root is administrative privileges. Okay, that you don't worry about because they will have for sure. Only Kiwi, right? Okay, so Kiwi is an outsider. Okay, so when you see EC2 user is a user ownership. Okay, let's talk about a file. Just take the name of a file. So just now we created a file known as hello. Who is the owner of it? Okay, when you say who is a user ownership? EC2 user. Who is a group ownership? EC2 user. And who are all the member of EC2 user? These guys. Okay, let me just take it here. Okay, now other means Kiwi. So when you say this file name, okay, this is the file name that we just now created. Okay. When it comes to this file, EC2 user becomes the user, owner. EC2 user becomes a group owner. Okay, meaning that EC2 user, Apple and Orange becomes a part of the group. And in other, Kiwi comes into picture. Like Kiwi is actually the is considered as other. Okay. Now let's say hello has permission, right? Okay. So let's say hello has a permission of rw hyphen. What is the permission? Let me just check that. RWX. Okay. RWX hyphen X. Okay, see this, look at this. So can anybody tell me, by seeing this 9-bit character, I already told you what is first 3-bit belongs to which category, second 3 bits belongs to which category, and last 3-bit belongs to which category. You already know that. Now from this, can you tell me who exactly has RWX?
User.
Which user? Which user?
EC2 user.
EC2 user. Now who has R-X? Group means which and all user?
EC2 user, Apple, Orange.
EC2 user, Apple and Orange. Right. Now who has R-X? Okay, let's say it as R-hyphen for a change. Who has R-hyphen?
Other
Kiwi. So what I'm trying to say over here is the user, nothing but EC2 user, has read, write and execute permission on hello. Okay, whereas the group, meaning the group members such as EC2 user and Apple and Orange, the members of the group, has what permission on hello?
User have the permission to read, write and execute.
Yes, user have read and write execute permission to hello. What about group?
EC2 user, Apple and Orange only have read. Read and execute.
Execute to the hello, right? Okay. Now let's talk about others. What permission others have on hello?
Only read.
Only read. So who is that one person who has read permission on hello? Kiwi. Okay. So have you understood that distribution? Yeah.
Yes,
Clear,
sir.
right? Okay. So it is mandatory to actually explicitly mention these. Okay. For different category, it is mandatory to mention the permission. Okay. Explicitly. Okay, fine. Now let's get back to our file changing file permission. Okay. Changing the file permission. So let's consider one example, which is nothing but we'll take this example itself. Okay. Okay. RWX, R-X, R-X. This is the current, okay, current permission of the file known as hello directory actually, sorry. Now, I would want to change this to RWX, R-X, R-. Can anybody tell me what exactly is the difference between before and after? Are we changing anything on the user category?
No.
Are we changing anything on group category?
No.
Are we,
Only the other.
only the
group.
Others.
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 Right.
Yes.
Yeah. We are only changing anything on what? Other category. So what exactly you're doing in other category?
Removing the
permission.
Removing the
read. Remove the permission for execute. Only given
exactly.
the permission.
Yeah. So we are removing the permission. So already read permission is there. Execute permission was there before. Now what am I doing is I am removing the execute permission. See here you can able to see that read is all read. I'm not doing anything with the read. What am I doing? I'm removing the execute permission from others, correct? Okay. So let's put this particular content, okay, whatever I have said right now, into the commands. Okay, let me show you that. Okay, so what is the command for changing the file on file permission? chmod.
chmod.
Okay, so what exactly we discussed? Removing the execute permission from others, correct? Okay, so let's put the same thing, that particular sentence, in this syntax. Which syntax? In this syntax. Okay, so removing the permission. So let's say chmod. So what are we doing? We are removing execute permission from others. So what should I mention in the category, everybody? U, G, or O? O.
O.
Now I said remove. Remove in which operation?
Minus.
Minus. Remove what? What permission?
Execute.
Execute. So what's the representation? X.
അതല്ല ഇതില് R hyphen അങ്ങനെ കൊടുക്കേണ്ടി വരുമോ?
R hyphen no. Not needed. Karna, you're keeping the existing permission same as it is. You're only changing the permission of others, right? Okay, so here's what exactly you're saying. You're saying that remove the X from other. They're not doing anything with the read. Okay, the read will not get affected. That will be there. Okay, so you're saying chmod O minus X space, what's the file name? File name was hello or something like that, right? Okay, fine. Let's do that. So this is how we came across. Now we will implement that. So which is O hyphen X space hello. Okay, so look at the permission of hello, everybody. Okay, what was it? It was RWX, R hyphen X, R hyphen X. Okay, now I'm doing ls minus L. Hello. Sorry. Okay, see. Is it got changed? Can you check the before and after? Can you check the permission of hello before and after? Anything happened?
Execute permission is removed.
Execute permission from where? From which category?
Others category.
Others category. Do you see that? Okay, so it's all about plus and minus. Okay, shall we try once again? Okay, now we'll talk about. Okay, now can you tell me? I want to add, okay, listen to my question. I want to add the execute permission to others of the hello, for hello. I want to add execute permission to others of the file known as hello. What do I do?
chmod.
Yeah.
O plus X.
O plus
chmod
X.
O plus X.
Exactly. Exactly. See? Okay. Fine. Check it. Okay. Check it whether it is reflected or not. Is it reflected? Is it reflected? Yes. Okay. Fine. Now let's say I want to add read permission. Sorry, already there, right? I want to remove read permission from group. What I want to do? I want to remove read permission from group. chmod?
G minus R.
chmod.
G minus
R.
R. Okay, see that. Okay, now you check ls minus L. Is it got removed from hello? Specifically in group. Is it got removed?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now I want to add. Okay, I want to add read permission to the group. What do you do? I want to add read permission to the group.
G plus R.
G plus R. Yeah, that's correct. G plus R. So G minus R to remove, G plus R to add. Okay. Now I want to remove write permission from user. I want to remove write permission from user.
chmod
U minus
u
minus
minus R വേണോ?
അല്ല ഏതായിരുന്നു റീഡോ?
Right.
W.
U minus W, right? Okay, check it. Check whether it has got reflected. Remove IO. From the user, remove IO.
Yeah.
Before and after check it.
Yeah.
Removed, right? Okay, now I want to add the write permission to the user.
chmod plus
chmod
u plus
W. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so U means category, plus is operation, W is the permission. Okay, so you have to go to that format only. Okay, fine. So is it reflected? Obviously, it got reflected. Understood? In this way, you can add or remove any permission from any category. Okay.
Multiple permission കൊടുക്കണമെങ്കിൽ like ഇത്
Yes, multiple permission also you can do. No problem. Yes, I'll show you. But just before that, okay, one of them have to ask questions and rest of the people to answer it with a single permission. Okay, can take any of this file and you can tell, what you want to change, whether you want to add or remove which permission to which category. What Adul? Adul is there? No Adul. Okay, Midul. One question. What do you want to do? Sorry?
Please change the user permission for the directory dir.
Okay, you want to change the file permission of dir. Okay, so everybody look at dir permission. Okay, what exactly you want to change?
Need to remove the execute.
You need to remove the execute from
dir.
From dir. You want to remove the execute of all category?
Only for user.
Only for user. Okay, so what he is saying is he wants to remove the execute permission from the user of dir directory. Can anybody tell me what is the answer for it? Remove execute from the user. So what is it? Just turn the statement into math, like the symbols. Remove execute from user.
U minus X.
U minus X. So chmod U minus X and the directory name. Correct. Okay. Okay, fine. Yadu, you can ask one question. We can check whether it's got done or not. See? It's removed, right? Yeah, Yadu, your turn. One question.
Remove write from others.
Write from others. Write from others, but there is no write in any right. Can you see any write permission on others or for any file?
Like in fruits.
In fruits, other write undo.
ഇല്ലേ?
ഉണ്ടോ? റൈറ്റ് ഏതാണ് സിമ്പിൾ?
സോറി റീഡ് ആയിരുന്നു.
Read ആണോ റിമൂവ് ചെയ്യണ്ട? ഓക്കെ. So you want to remove read from others of which file?
Fruit directory.
Fruits directory. Okay. Can anybody answer the question?
chmod
Hmm.
O minus
O minus
R.
R. Yes, O minus R. And yes, in the
Fruits.
directory name, which is fruits. Okay, so you can do the ls minus l and check. Is it got removed? Check the last 3 bits of the fruits.
Yes.
Got removed? Yes. Okay, fine. Okay. Now adding multiple permission. Okay. So let's say I want to add write and execute permission. Okay, listen to my sentences clearly. Okay. I want to add write and execute. Okay, write and execute, which is wx actually. To which file? F3. Okay, of which category? Let's go for others. Okay, so I'll say F3. I want to add write and execute to the others. Okay, so for others means it is O, right? Add means what? Plus, right? But what I want to do? I want to do write as well as execute. Okay.
സ്ക്രീനിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും ചെയ്യണ്ടോ?
ഇല്ല ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. Okay. So there are 2 permissions I want to add. Okay, so if I wanted to add, what you will be performing? First, you will be performing chmod, right? So you might be performing chmod O plus W space F3, right? After that, you will be performing O plus X F3. So how many times you performed command? 2 times, right? Okay, so that's not required. You don't have to perform 2 times. If you want to add multiple permissions to the same category, you can do that in a single line, which is like this. So what am I doing? I'm clubbing the permission together. O plus WX.
Equal use ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ലേ?
Equal is different. I'll tell you what is equal. Equal is different. Here, what am I doing? I'm adding. Adding is different. Assigning is different. I'll tell you.
O equal to W plus X na ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
O equal to WX എന്ന് കൊടുത്താല് ഓക്കെ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. പക്ഷെ there is something അന്നേരം R റിമൂവ് ആയി പോകും. ഓക്കെ അസൈൻ ഞാൻ വരാം. ഓക്കെ അസൈനിലോട്ട് വരാം. Okay, so first you will see O plus and what are the permission you want to add. Okay, so I'm adding WX together. Okay, so is it got reflected? Can anybody check the before and after and tell me is it got reflected?
Yes.
Yes. Right. Okay. Now what I'm going to perform a command. Just tell me what exactly it is doing. Okay. What is this command going to do? Can anybody tell me?
Others no all permission remove.
Okay. We are removing read.
All permission. Right.
Yeah. Write execute permission from others of F3. Right. Okay. See this ls minus l. Can you check the F3? Can you see any permission for others? Okay. Is it clear for you guys? Clear or no?
Clear.
Okay. So, will you be able to add and remove and assign? Will you be able to add and remove single permission at a time? Will you be able to
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
Yes. Will you be able to add and remove multiple permission at a time?
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Okay. So not only a single, you can add all the one like R, W, and X. Okay. Both or three of them together you can do it. Not a problem. Okay. Now assign. Let me come to assign. Okay. So let me perform a command for you so that you will
ഒരു
understand.
കാര്യം കൂടി ചോദിച്ചോട്ടെ അപ്പൊ ഈ യൂസറിനും ഗ്രൂപ്പിനും ഒരുമിച്ച് അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
Yes, that's also possible. Okay, I will also show you that.
അപ്പൊ സ്പേസ് ഇടുവോ?
സ്പേസ് അല്ല, ഒരു കോമ ഇട്ടിട്ട് നമ്മൾ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം.
Okay.
അതായത് യൂസർ കോമ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് എന്നുള്ള
Yes. Okay, ഞാൻ കാണിച്ചു തരാം കേട്ടോ. സൈന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കാണിച്ചു തരാം. ഓക്കെ, പിന്നെ ഓക്കെ user chmod, which one will take which file? Okay, fruits edukam. Okay, let's come to fruits. What's the permission fruits has on user?
Read, write, execute.
Read, write, execute, right? Okay. Now, can anybody tell me, for fruits, what if I want to have, let's say, okay, let me just do that for you. U equal R. Okay, U equal R. Fruits. Okay, you just have to tell me what exactly this affected on fruits. Check the before and after and tell me.
Write and execute file removal. Just read.
Exactly. Yes. So when I'm assigning, so equals means assigning, right? When I'm assigning, they don't care. They don't care about what is your current permission. Okay? They don't care about your current permission. They'll automatically assign the permission you mentioned. U equal R. Okay? Fine. Now let's say chmod U equal W fruits. Okay, W fruits. Okay. So if you wanted to do, so what exactly I'm going to do is you will understand that. Okay, tell me what happened. Check the before and after and tell me what happened.
User po write access മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ.
Write access മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. മുമ്പ് എന്തായിരുന്നു ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത്?
Read access മാത്രം.
Okay, so ശരിക്കും എന്താ ഇവിടെ നടന്നത്? What exactly happened here?
Permissions ബാക്കിയെല്ലാം remove.
Exactly. Okay, so here actually if you had to do this by using plus and minus, okay, what you would be doing? Let's say I'm saying that I want the user to have write permission. Okay, so first what you will be doing, first you will remove the read. Okay, by performing chmod U minus R. Correct? Then what you'll be doing, you will be adding W, which is chmod U plus W. So what are you doing? You are actually adding and removing, performing two actions. Correct? But what if you mention that in a single line by using assign? Assign means, see, assigning a task, adding a task is something. Let's say Yadu is doing something. Okay, he is doing some work. I'm adding additional task to him is different than assigning, meaning that I don't care if I'm assigning, I don't care about what is Yadu is doing. Okay, I don't care. He has to do what is the task that I'm giving to him. Okay. Adding means what? Adding means you already have some projects and this is an additional one and he has to do on the pipeline. But this particular task, assigning means that's what important. I don't care what he has. I want this to be done. Okay, so that's the difference between assign and add and remove. Okay, so they don't care about what is the existing permission. Okay, so see this chmod. Chmod u equal rwx. Okay, what will happen? If I'm performing u equal rwx,
they'll give all permission.
We'll get all permission. Exactly. Okay, fruits is going to get all permission. See? Okay, so I can use this assign to assign maybe a single permission or multiple permissions at the same time. Have you understood? Assign? മനസ്സിലായോ?
So യൂസറിനും അതറിനും ഗ്രൂപ്പിനും സെയിം കമാൻഡിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ലേ?
ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. Okay, so that is, let me show you that. ഏതാ ഫയൽ എടുക്കാം? Okay, fruits എടുക്കാം. Okay, by seeing this, what do you understand? What exactly we are doing?
യൂസറിന് റൈറ്റ് ആക്സസ് റിമൂവ് ചെയ്തു, ഗ്രൂപ്പിന് എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ആക്സസ്, പിന്നെ അതേഴ്സിന് റിമൂവ് ആക്സസ്.
Exactly. Okay. Now, can you check what is the permission of hello right now? It is rwx, r-x, r-x, right? Can anybody tell me after I perform this command, what it will be? Please take, if you have pen and paper, please write down.
r-x.
R-x.
r-.
Yes.
Then -x.
Exactly. Okay. Other people understood how it exactly that came? Or any confusion? Okay, let me break it down for you. Okay, see. Let me take the current permission of the hello. This is the current permission of hello. What is the permission that I wanted to do? This was it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to do. This is the current permission. Okay, so fine. So from user, we want to remove write permission, meaning that if it is rwx, okay, for user, removing write means this will go. But will we be mentioning rx? No. If you don't have write in between, mention hyphen at least. So it will become r-x. Now let's come to the second one, which is g minus x. So when you look at g, what do they have? They have a r-x, right? So I'm saying remove x, meaning that the x will go from here and instead of x, it will be hyphen. So that's why it will be r-hyphen. Now let's come to others. When it comes to others, it has read -x. So what am I saying to remove? Read. So what will happen instead of read? Hyphen. So it will be -x. So I will put it in bracket. Okay, so this r-x turned into r-x, r-x because of this single command. Okay, look at the difference. Look at the difference here. W is removed, right? X is removed, right? R is removed. That's what exactly I said to do. Are you clear on this? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, fine. So what did I do over here is by separating, okay, by separating each category by comma, I performed multiple action at the same time. Okay, I removed write from user. I removed execute from group. I removed read from others. Okay, so I did multiple actions at the same time on multiple categories. Okay, not only minus. If you want, you can do U minus W, G plus X, O equal R. Okay, so you can mix and match. Not a problem. Okay, fine. So we'll check whether this is correct or no. Can anybody see what is the permission of hello? It's R hyphen X, R hyphen hyphen, hyphen hyphen X, right? Exactly the thing that we mentioned over here. Are we clear? Are we? Yeah, you do. Tell me.
Yeah, ma'am. Clear.
Clear. Okay. So you practice this and come. Okay. So tomorrow I'll ask some of the questions. You practice and come. Okay. Do your like scenarios, like how do you do that? What exactly is happening? Write down the current permission and do some, change file permission command. And after that, check whether what exactly your output you're getting. Okay, so before you check the output, just mention the output in your notebook and check whether it is same or not. Okay, so this is how you change the file permission using what? Using symbolic way. Symbols, we use symbols over here. Okay, so that's the second method. I'll tell you next session on Monday. Okay, right? Clear? Are you writing now? Clear?
Okay.
Okay, right. Okay, so practices and come. Okay, so in the next session, obviously, I'll ask questions. Okay, you people will be asking question and answering to each other. Okay, so be ready. Okay. Okay, fine then. So make sure you terminate, either stop or terminate your EC2 instances before you finish. Okay, 1 second. Let me take an attendance. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, thank you, everybody. See you in the next session.